Hello, everyone. I'm Wendy. It's wonderful to be here with you. And this particular video is a gift to you, a holiday gift, a solstice gift, a Christmas, a New Year's, a Hanukkah, all the sacredness of this season, and it's also a solstice dive into some deeper connection within yourself and a guided meditation. So I wanted to offer you this through these next few days as we're moving through the rest of December, and some of you might be joining my New Year's online retreat, and so it might be also preliminary into that retreat where we'll go deeper. But for now, I actually am going to start this off by sharing with you something that's personal to me, which is that once a year, and usually around November, December, I have an astrological reading for the year to look at the transits of the year on really from that astrological perspective on, what am I working with in myself, and what themes are coming up, and what's my work really. I really believe in astrology in combination with energy healing and how it can really guide our process. And so I had one of those readings, and one of which this particular reading is from a dear friend and astrologer, a great astrologer named Shannon Gill, and I've known her for a very long time. Shannon Lee Gill is her website. Shannon Lee is LEIGILL.com is her website. And one of the parts of our reading together was her to really explain what's going on this December 21st solstice time and why it's so powerful. And so I'm going to read to you some of my notes and then go into a guided meditation based on what is really up for us right now on and in this transit that's happening, this major shift that's happening on the solstice this year. So in addition to Saturn and Jupiter being literally lined up in the sky so close together that it hasn't happened for over 800 years. It's been the first time in over 800 years. There's that phenomenon, and astrologically, Jupiter enters Aquarius on December 21st, which is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. It's the beginning of that process. And we're exiting Pisces, which is an era of the split between spirit and matter or ego for domination and control. And we've been dismantling the belief that spirit is outside of self. Jupiter moves into Aquarius on December 21st for the first time. It moves into Aquarius for 2,160 years. So we're moving into an era, and it's about aligning very deeply to our true beliefs in who you are and awakening the divine within you. Moving into this era also means that it is not, it's about letting go of what is not true, what is outdated, what is old consciousness, and the dismantling of that. It also means that relationships start to come more into balance and that humanity starts to work together. Yet the era starts with a shadow period, and we've been in that shadow period certainly through as we're leaving Pisces and moving into Aquarius. The shadow period is that dismantling, and it is healing, and it is releasing old ways, and it is things like viruses and pandemics and the spread of information via technology. Technology is a big component of this Pisces part, and it being part of the shadow, not knowing what's true, or different people having different beliefs that are their truths, and truths not being truth, and we're not sure what the truth is. I mean, all of that is very much a part of this refining, this dismantling, this becoming more aligned. going through our shadow, our pain of it. So part of this process right now, certainly from December 21st, well, now, always, and onward, is to that we decide for ourselves what is working and what is no longer working in our lives. And we get to make more truthful decisions for ourselves, more aligned decisions for ourselves. We get to truly decide what are the beliefs outside of myself that are not mine. They don't work anymore, and they may have worked. It's not that they're necessarily negative, it's just that they bring us so far. And then we start to become more illuminated, more connected to the divine within us, and get to decide what is my truth now. And we're also, unifying in this process our heart and our mind in conjunction with humanity going forward. And so this is like a long trajectory. And so essentially, another way to think of this is like, as I do my work, and as I, should you have children, whether they are already adult children or whether they're young children, we are raising the next level of consciousness, the next generation. So we're not just doing this for our personal healing, but we're shifting and instilling hope and alignment and truth and humanity and unity in the future generations that are also coming. And so what I wanted to focus on here in this meditation that we'll go into is really that alignment of deciding inside yourself what really doesn't, what's not true for me anymore. What beliefs am I holding that worked? They worked, and bless them, they worked, but they don't anymore, and they are not serving the greater expansion of your inner light, your frequency in your being. And out of that consciousness comes new decisions, new choices, new ways of existing, how you heart, mind, and soul come into alignment in your life and live in this new era. So I would love to support you in that right now. So let's close our eyes and settle in and ground ourselves in this moment in time. Maybe you're doing this meditation on the solstice, or maybe days later, maybe on Christmas Day or New Year's Day, or maybe sometime in January or February. It's all relevant. As you take your comfortable seat, we'll envision here the power of your grounding cord, your tree trunk, securing the sides of your hips, your low belly, low spine, extending it deep into the earth. And that you're anchoring into the shift in consciousness, that it's happening on a cosmic level, even as you have been doing your work and showing up, that there's a greater forces now at work that are shifting things. And that you are grounding yourself here, your body, mind, soul, coming into alignment. And if there's any part of your energy that has been in the past still processing, energy that has been on some level holding you back, maybe it's parts of the past that haven't been released or forgiven, or there's still an emotion tied to it. Maybe your spirit is leaping forward, wondering, how do I get there? When will I get there? How do I take care of everything in the future so that I'm okay in the present moment? We're going to unhook your energy from past and future and just bring you here in this present moment, calling your energy in. And you're calling it into this beautiful central channel this pillar of light in your body, the dwelling place of infinite consciousness, love, God, divinity. That God is not masculine. It's not a construct of he. It's a construct of formless radiance, of love, of spirit. It's bigger than the mind can even understand. Only the heart truly can grasp in a non-linear, non-rational way what the light of divinity, the light of God truly is within. And so allowing you in the central channel of your body to increase your capacity for this light, to even allow it to grow bigger. That the small framework might have been too small, too confining. And as this light illuminates from the central channel of your body, as you grow more in light, in spirit, it will allow that light to radiate throughout your whole body to the periphery of your skin and onward into your auric field. And we'll pray for light around us here in this moment, held in a sacred field of grace, protection, infusion, attunement on this sacred day. Pray that our angels and guides hold this space as sacred and that we are deeply connected to the divine support we have as a soul incarnated in this life. I pray that love flows through us, through our crown, and through our connection to the earth. And so very slowly, I invite you to bring your awareness into the central channel of your body and start to scan through that central channel deep down below where energy is denser, and then higher up where energy can be lighter and more illuminant. And it depends. It's different for different people. You're going to scan your body for an outdated belief, one that might be fear-based and maybe creates a contraction, like has your light contract, or has you feel a sense of fear or hopelessness or some emotion gets triggered. Take a deep breath and just feel into, is there a fear-based belief that I am unconsciously living? It's in everything I do and I don't realize it. Maybe that fear-based belief is I have to keep trying, or I'll never get there, or I'm not lovable, or I'm not okay, or I don't belong. I'll let you tune in as we take a pause to feel. And when you've identified that belief, give it breath, breathe into it. and thank that belief for protecting you and helping you bond to your family, maybe helping you bond in the world. And we're going to thank all the people who instilled that belief. We're not going to make them wrong, for they were believing and echoing part of the structure that kept humanity grounded during those eras of time. And you may not have liked it. It may have been uncomfortable, but you're in a different place now. You've evolved. The planets, the moon, the stars, the sun, the consciousness has supported you in evolving and continues to. And from a place of empowerment and strength, soul strength, thank these beliefs and imagine that you're going to let this belief, or maybe if there are others as well, to start to exhale. Maybe give them a color, give them an image, give them a quality of energy that your soul can say, this isn't mine anymore. And imagine releasing it down your grounding cord, deep into the earth. Deep into the earth. Let the mother in the center of the earth transform that energy. Deep breaths in, exhale, release. Let go of the emotion that comes with that belief. Give it breath. Let your exhales allow the energy to release from your body. And as your body releases that belief, notice what reconfigures in your energy system with the release of that energy. Maybe your inner energy needs to realign and adjust and move into place. So we'll take a moment and just allow the wisdom of your own body, your own light, start to realign you, reconfigure you from the inside out. It's you becoming more true, fitting into your body in a different way. And when our light reconfigures in the body, it starts to illuminate a new belief or a new way of living from your own alignment. So it's a new way of existing. We can call it a new belief. What is that new belief that your energy, your heart, your inner energy is claiming? Take a deep breath, allow that reclaiming of your space, your truth, your power, your light to occur. As your energy realigns and you feel in your body the radiance of that new belief between your heart and soul, the divine within you, and the universe. I'm using all different words here to mean from the depth of you, feel into the shift, feel into making it real in your body, this new belief. Allow the power of your grounding cord to secure you as you do this, to ground you as you do this. And we'll call in your angels around you, your spirit guides of Most High, if they are in your belief system. Otherwise, you can just simply envision a beautiful light around the outside of your body to protect you, hold you in this sacred shift. And we'll hold space for a few deep breaths here to integrate this realigning, this rewiring. Good. And then energetically, we'll complete here by just allowing a flow of grace, a waterfall of light to flow through you. The intention here is to receive the blessings. So imagine that this waterfall can be glittery or it can be a color that comes to you. Take some deep breaths and simply allow yourself to receive a shower of grace. And may this light, as it flows through you, support you in centering in your body between your front body and back body. Support you in living in your system according to your new belief. And may your actions and your communication and your decisions and your relationships all come into alignment according to how you live from this new belief. I pray as you are infused with grace that light surrounds you fully and completely for protection, for love. You are held in your own auric field and are protected and safe, also deeply grounded. I pray here that your energy is in your body as my energy is in my own. I give thanks to God the Father and God the Mother, and to our angels and guides who are present, helping each of us here on this earth walk this earth. Spiritual support. I pray that you continue to walk in the love and the light of who you are, and that you may be guided by your own true heart every step of the way. And thank you. And so very slowly you can start to come back here. You can open your eyes, come into connection for a moment. And I do hope this meditation supports you. My advice is that if it feels like you want to go back through the meditation at a later time with another core belief that comes from that you tuned into and wanted to spend more time with, or maybe it comes to you later, please use this meditation, go back into it, do the meditation again with that particular belief. We do the deeper energy work here, and then the next steps are up to you. So, what shifts and changes are you going to make in your life? What conscious awareness, how will you make it real in your life? Living from your new belief, being mindful of it. Do you need to write it down? Do you need post it notes in different places in your home? Do you need to journal about it? How do you make it conscious now, from subconscious to conscious? So that's the next step that I'll leave you with. Please know that if you are interested in joining my New Year's online retreat at the end of December, it is 3 days of this deep healing work, channeled, facilitated through spirit guides and angels. So I'm just, it's to clear out, it's to align, it's to help you as you transition into not just this new year, but this new era. So I look forward to supporting you there if you're interested. That's on my website, schoolofintuitivestudies.com. Many blessings to you. Happy holidays from my heart to you. And I hope to see you soon.